Hey, and welcome to Unbound Coaching. I'm Nicholas, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the fact that men suffer too. And what I mean by this is often I get frustrated messages and consultations with ladies who feel that men are being asses and they are very stoic and hard and emotionally unavailable. And it is often because men get confused or labeled incorrectly, I believe, around our emotional states. And this video hopefully will highlight a little bit more about that. So yes, men suffer too, and we suffer in ways that are often presented as one of two ways, I believe. And one is to be upset by something and hurt and disappointed by something. And notoriously, us men are not very in touch with those feelings. So we go into our heads to compartmentalize things, to learn how to cope, to shut away from that stress so that we can then have energy in reserve for other areas of our lives too. So we don't always like to go and access those stressful areas because we don't always know how to, or we don't have the strategies, we don't always know how to work through those feelings. The result of that is overly aggressive men, angry men, where they've lost control of those emotions and things are just spilling over so much now that all they're doing is knee-jerking all over the place and have become wounded animals and get very aggressive. And the second way I've seen this happen for men when they're suffering is they become very passive. And when they become passive, you'll notice them on the couch a lot, in front of the TV a lot. And that is because life has become too much. And for men, when men have exerted their energy into the world, they've tried to put their front foot forward. If that hasn't been always appreciated or acknowledged, given attention to, praised, men often haven't felt successful in those areas. And of course, a lot of these things can go back to childhood. And what you'll notice now as adult men is the same desire to be loved is still there through the forms of appreciation, acknowledgement, etc., and praise, to know that we're good men. And yes, of course, men need to go and do the inner work, and sadly not many do, but yes, there is that opportunity to go and do those things. And the inner work is really about saying, how is it that I am needing love, and how can I go about getting that need met more by improving communication and also being able to self-reflect, which for men is a very difficult thing, I find. Men find it very difficult to self-reflect on what's actually happening. It becomes very much black or white, as I say, either very aggressive or very passive behavior. So it can be very confusing for partners in men's lives when men behave this way. So understanding some of these things is wonderful, because then we can see how we can turn things around very quickly with our relationships. And I've seen it time and time again that no matter what a man is suffering in, when he's appreciated for the things that he is doing and he's been given attention for those things, he often starts to come around and shows up a lot more in the relationships. When men put that front foot forward and they get rejected, it's normally after about 3 or 4 rejections. Maybe he's made a sexual advance or initiated something there and it hasn't been received very well and he has felt rejected. Men shut down, or they get overly aggressive, as I say, and they get demanding. So through the word of appreciation and acknowledgement, these things can be really supported and helped. And I'm hoping this message gets to those who need to see it today, that yes, men suffer too, and there are ways out of these things. And I'm wishing you all well. It's a beautiful Saturday morning here. We have got gardeners coming and doing their garden stuff. So I'm going to send lots of appreciation to those guys for making things look beautiful here, despite the background noises coming through here. Take care. Please, if anyone needs any help or a bit of coaching in and around these things, take a look below. All the information's there. Take a look at my book too. Unbound Coaching is filled up all those pages with wonderful and good insights to help you go forward. Thank you.